Hello, and welcome to the Domaining Power course. I'm your teacher, Morgan Linton, and this is lesson number 3, where I will be discussing domain appraisals. If you have not yet watched my first 2 videos, please go back and watch those. This course builds upon itself, and unless you are already an experienced domainers, you'll need those first 2 lessons under your belt to understand some of the concepts I discuss in this lesson. Well, this lesson is about one of, if not the most highly contested topics in domaining, and that is domain appraisals. What is the value of a domain name? In the domaining world, what may be a very valuable domain to one person may not be as valuable of a domain to another person. However, there is a standard metric that we can agree upon that are a set of qualities that most valuable domains will share, as well as a set of metrics that can set a system for scaling the price of a domain name. Well, you, as a domain investor or a domainer, have the responsibility of buying domains that you think will become valuable investments. And I'm going to tell you how to find domains that are valuable investments and what makes a valuable domain name. Before I do this, I want to pretense this entire course with what I just said about a minute ago, which is that a domain's value means something different to really anybody that you ask. And so the methods that I'm going to give you are going to help you find a range that your domain will fall within. It's not going to give you an exact value, but it'll help you determine if the domain you have is worth just its reg fee, or if it's worth a couple $100, or if it's worth a couple $1,000. Anything else more precise really is a lie. And that's where I'll get started with domain appraisals, which is domain appraisal services. And there are a lot of companies that offer appraisal services. Sato offers appraisals. Afternic offers appraisals. There are a lot of domaining forums like DN Forum and Name Pros that offer forums where people can discuss their domains and how much they think they're worth. And if you actually look at those, you'll see the huge range that people will suggest in a domain name. Someone may say a domain is worth only the reg fee, and then another person will say it's worth $3,000. And that's why this lesson is important, to help you really determine what your domain is worth and really what range it will trade within. And you'll oftentimes see when people are selling domain names on domain forum posts, they'll say, I want bids in the XXX range or the XXXX range. And that's because they know the value of their domain is hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. And I'm going to tell you how to determine that today. Well, the first place that you need to start is comparing your domain name to other domains that have sold. And this is similar to if you were to buy a house and if you were a house flipper. You would want to look at the house that you own and what comparable houses in the neighborhood have sold for, and that'll give you an idea of its value. So,